Have you ever considered why your knees might feel stiffer after a simple walk? Or why your feet occasionally go numb even during a leisurely stroll through your neighborhood? It may seem like a natural aspect of aging, yet the reality is that specific walking errors could be quietly deteriorating your well-being. If you are over 60 and experiencing numbness in your feet or inflammation in your knees, it's important to recognize that seemingly harmless habits could be contributing to significant harm to your joints and nerves. It's important to understand that walking is meant to benefit us, not cause discomfort, but this is only true when it's performed properly. Today I will discuss 5 prevalent walking errors that numerous seniors commit daily, often without recognizing the potential harm they may cause. These are significant mistakes. These issues can result in persistent pain, lasting joint damage, increased risk of falls, and potentially irreversible nerve complications. Let's go through them one by one to ensure you safeguard your well-being, your ability to move, and your self-sufficiency. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you click that button and activate the bell, ensuring you never miss a valuable tip tailored for your well-being. If you found this video helpful, please type 1 in the comments and share your thoughts on how I can improve my content for you. Mistake 1. Using the wrong shoes. The silent destroyer. With age, it becomes essential to approach each step with mindfulness and insight. Many seniors may inadvertently jeopardize their health by choosing inappropriate footwear. It may appear to be a minor decision. You might find yourself reaching for a vintage pair from your closet or opting for those trusty sneakers that have been with you through the years. However, that seemingly straightforward choice could be gradually impacting your knee health and diminishing the sensitivity in your feet. Many footwear options do not cater to the needs of aging feet. As we progress through different stages of life, our requirements evolve. The cushioning on the soles of our feet diminishes, our arches may collapse, and our joints become less accommodating. Without adequate support, every step can create excessive impact on your ankles, knees, and hips, leading to increased stress and swelling in joints that may already be experiencing inflammation. It's possible you might begin to observe increased discomfort in your knees following walks, or that your legs may feel particularly fatigued or rigid. This goes beyond mere comfort. It's an indication of something more serious. Additionally, inadequate footwear can lead to nerve compression, particularly when shoes are overly tight, excessively flat, or devoid of sufficient cushioning. For individuals experiencing peripheral neuropathy, diabetes, or circulatory problems, the impact of compression can significantly alter sensations, transforming a mild tingling into total numbness in the feet. The loss of sensation can lead to a decline in balance, awareness, and overall safety. A misstep increases the likelihood of a fall, making it more perilous, and complicates the recovery from any resulting injury. It's essential to focus not only on evading discomfort, but also on maintaining your mobility, walking with assurance, and enjoying a life of independence. That old pair of sneakers may appear innocuous, but if it fails to provide adequate support for your feet, it could be gradually undermining the strength that is essential for your stability. It's important to choose footwear that meets your current lifestyle needs, rather than clinging to the past. Choosing the right pair of shoes, ones that offer strong arch support, a cushioned sole, a non-slip grip, and a comfortable fit, could be one of the most significant decisions for your well-being at this point in your life. This minor adjustment can significantly enhance comfort, alleviate inflammation, and avert potential serious issues in the future. Keep in mind that investing in quality footwear is significantly more economical than the expenses associated with a hospital visit due to a fall or the emotional burden of diminished mobility. Footwear is merely the starting point. Even with the ideal footwear, there's an additional error that may be misaligning your body and quietly harming your joints on a daily basis. Are you prepared to discover what it truly is? Now let's discuss the next often overlooked issue: poor walking posture and the potential harm it may be causing that you might not be aware of. If you're still engaged in discovering value in these insights, please comment number 1 below to show your support. Next, we will proceed to the second point. Overlooking your posture can lead to unseen joint strain. Initially, one might overlook the significance of posture. Ultimately, how detrimental can a minor slump or a forward lean truly be? For older adults, posture transcends mere aesthetics. It serves as the unseen foundation that underpins each movement, every breath, and every step taken. When overlooked, it transforms into a subtle adversary, gradually undermining the body in ways that may go unnoticed until the harm has already occurred. With advancing age, alterations in our muscles, bones, and balance influence our walking patterns. It is not unusual for individuals to experience forward-rolling shoulders, a drooping head, or a loss of the spine's natural curvature. These minor changes may seem instinctive, yet they can impose significant stress on the entire body. Improper posture can lead to misalignment in your knees, affecting their ability to distribute weight evenly. With each movement, they endure stress beyond their intended capacity, resulting in swelling, inflammation, and persistent joint discomfort that is frequently mistaken for mere aging. However, it's important to recognize that other areas of your body are also at risk. Improper posture can significantly impact your walking mechanics, leading to decreased stability while on your feet. Your muscles exert extra effort to adapt, leading to quicker fatigue. The muscles in your lower back may become tense, putting pressure on nerves that can result in sensations of tingling or numbness in your legs and feet, particularly if you are already experiencing issues such as spinal stenosis or sciatica. A mild ache can quickly escalate into a concerning cycle of tension, nerve irritation, and imbalance. The emotional impact is equally significant. It's possible that you are reducing your walking due to concerns about safety, apprehension about discomfort, apprehension about losing balance. Losing confidence can feel like a restriction on your personal freedom. However, let's get to the facts. It is possible to improve your posture through retraining. Age should never be a barrier to improving your posture, walking purposefully, or moving in a manner that respects the strength and wisdom of your body. Enhancing your posture isn't about being rigid. It involves maintaining awareness, elevating your chest, softening your shoulders, activating your core, and ensuring your head is aligned with your spine. Implementing these straightforward practices can alleviate tension, enhance stability, and boost your mood. When your posture is aligned, your mental clarity improves. You experience a heightened sense of control and stability. With each step taken in improved alignment, you are opting for protection instead of pain and grace rather than struggle. However, there exists another habit, potentially even more prevalent among older individuals, that subtly exacerbates these issues. Many individuals with the best of intentions often fall into the trap of thinking they are maintaining an active lifestyle, unaware that they might be pushing themselves too hard, which can gradually wear down their joints and nerves. Let's delve into the potential negative effects of prolonged walking without adequate breaks. How are you doing today in terms of your well-being? How are your legs feeling lately? Let's pause for a moment, perhaps find a comfortable spot, and savor a soothing cup of ginger tea together. When you're prepared, we'll smoothly transition to the next section, where we'll discuss a common practice among seniors that, despite their good intentions, may be subtly causing more strain on their joints than they are aware of. Common error number 3, walking for extended periods without taking breaks, leading to the overexertion pitfall. Many older adults often cling to the notion that more is better, believing that if they just keep moving and pushing themselves, they can somehow stay ahead of the aging process. While maintaining an active lifestyle is crucial for a long life, it's important to recognize the boundary between healthy movement and excessive strain. Crossing that boundary can subtly undermine our well-being. For seniors, walking is frequently recommended as the safest and most accessible form of exercise, and indeed it is. However, prolonged walking without allowing your body the necessary recovery can turn into an unnoticed pitfall. We frequently take pride in our ability to endure, whether it's completing that lap, pushing through an extra block, or matching the pace of a younger family member. However, what often goes unnoticed in those instances is the subtle way our joints, particularly our knees, are yearning for a break. As you continue to move forward without taking breaks, your knees endure continuous pressure, frequently lacking the reinforcement of robust adjacent muscles to alleviate the strain. Over time, this results in inflammation, swelling, and ongoing discomfort, especially for individuals who are already experiencing arthritis or cartilage deterioration. While you might not be aware of it during your daily activities, by the end of the day, You could experience discomfort in your knees, a sense of heaviness in your legs, and rising from the couch may turn into a challenging task. Subtly, overexertion can have an impact on your nervous system. As your legs tire, you may notice an uneven gait, with your feet potentially dragging a bit. Blood circulation can slow down, and for individuals with circulatory problems or nerve sensitivity, this can lead to a combination of numbness, tingling, or even burning sensations, indicators that your nervous system is under strain. Regrettably, numerous older adults misinterpret these feelings as a typical aspect of getting older and persist in their activities, unaware that they are exacerbating their situation with every move. Taking breaks is not a sign of weakness, it is a demonstration of wisdom. The most impactful walks are those undertaken with mindfulness, rather than haste. Allowing your body the necessary time to reset is not a setback to your progress. Rather, it serves to safeguard it. A brief intermission enables your muscles to recuperate, your joints to relax, and your circulation to reset. It aids in avoiding fatigue, which can result in missteps, falls, and potential long-term injuries. Genuine well-being arises not from excessive activity, but from responding to the authentic needs of your body. Occasionally, the most restorative action is simply to be still. While rest is crucial, there's an even greater risk than overexerting yourself during a walk, and it occurs prior to starting your journey. Many individuals are unaware that they are overlooking a vital aspect of safeguarding their joints and nerves, particularly as they grow older. Next, we need to explore the often neglected risk of walking without a proper warm-up and understand how this seemingly innocuous practice might be predisposing your body to discomfort. If you're still engaged in appreciating these insights, please comment with a number 1 below to indicate your presence. Let's continue with point number 4. Neglecting to warm up and cool down is a risky oversight. As we navigate through the years, we gradually uncover a unique cadence to existence. It is understood that valuable outcomes require patience, and hasty actions can result in remorse. However, when it comes to walking, many older adults tend to overlook this important principle. We put on our shoes, step outside, and begin our walk without any prior planning. It might seem like a minor detail, but neglecting a proper warm-up and cool-down can subtly lead to significant issues. The body undergoes significant changes with age. As we age, our muscles may lose their elasticity, joints can become less lubricated, and nerves may become increasingly sensitive to pressure and strain. Starting to walk without a proper warm-up can leave your body unprepared. Cold, tight muscles are abruptly activated, and stiff joints are compelled to support weight they haven't been gradually accustomed to. The abrupt increase in activity may result in micro tears, joint flare-ups, and potentially more severe injuries in the long run. The nervous system is frequently underestimated, yet it plays a crucial role in our mobility and overall sensations. Neglecting a warm-up can lead to inadequate circulation, tight muscles, and unprepared nerves. This may result in a tingling sensation, muscle cramps in the legs, or an increase in numbness that persists long after the walk has concluded. The stiffness and instability resulting from tight muscles can significantly disrupt your balance, thereby heightening your risk of falling. The cool down is equally important. Following a walk, particularly one that puts strain on your joints or cardiovascular system, it's essential for your body to receive support in regaining a state of tranquility. Ceasing activity suddenly can cause blood to accumulate in your lower limbs, resulting in feelings of dizziness or lightheadedness. Your muscles, having been engaged and flexible, start to cool down too quickly, leading to tightness and discomfort that could manifest hours later or the following morning. A proper cool down is essential for allowing the body to shift from exertion to recovery. It's not a choice, it's a necessity. Warming up and cooling down are essential practices for everyone, not just athletes. They reflect a deep appreciation for your body, your experiences, and your commitment to maintaining vitality as you age. Spending a few moments before and after your walk to engage in gentle stretching, deep breathing, and mental preparation can significantly impact whether your walk promotes healing or leads to discomfort. However, even with a diligent warm-up and cool-down routine, there remains an additional walking error that frequently escapes attention. The focus isn't on the duration of your walk or your movement style. It's all about the environment in which you walk. Interestingly, the surface you walk on could potentially be causing more issues than benefits. Let's examine how hard surfaces can subtly harm aging joints and nerves, along with strategies for selecting safer options moving ahead. Error 5. Walking exclusively on firm surfaces. The issue of impact. It is common to overlook the importance of the very ground beneath our feet. Walkways, parking areas, retail spaces. They offer ease of use, a streamlined design, and consistent results. As we age, the surfaces that once facilitated our movement can subtly start to take a toll on our well-being. Walking exclusively on hard surfaces might appear innocuous, yet for older adults, it can gradually undermine the body's capacity to maintain balance, comfort, and mobility. Concrete and asphalt lack flexibility. With each step, vibrations travel directly through your feet, impacting your knees, hips, and lower back. In your younger years, your joints had the ability to effectively absorb those shocks. As we age, the cartilage diminishes, tendons become less flexible, and bones may experience increased sensitivity. Without the support of healthy tissue, every step on a hard surface transforms into an unspoken impact. Minor actions, though seemingly harmless, can pose significant risks when repeated consistently over time. That's when inflammation begins to accumulate. It is common to experience stiffness in the knees or a persistent dull ache that remains even after you've been seated for a while. For individuals already managing arthritis, it can feel like exacerbating an existing issue. However, the impact extends beyond just the joints. Hard surfaces can have an impact on your nervous system, particularly in the lower limbs. When your feet make contact with the pavement time and again, the nerve endings in the soles experience pressure that exceeds their comfort threshold. For older adults experiencing peripheral neuropathy, diabetes, or circulation problems, this may heighten feelings of numbness, tingling, or potentially result in a diminished protective sensation. When you experience a lack of sensation in your feet, the likelihood of falling increases significantly. This gradual deterioration frequently escapes attention. Walking the same route daily can give you a sense of accomplishment in maintaining an active lifestyle. However, it's important to recognize that the surface you walk on might be playing a role in joint inflammation, nerve discomfort, and post-walk fatigue. However, an improved approach exists. Selecting gentler walking surfaces, such as grassy paths, rubberized tracks, or even indoor areas with cushioned flooring, can help reduce joint strain and safeguard your nerves. It's about embracing movement. It's essential to ensure that movement complements your body rather than hinders it. Your journey through life's challenges over the decades showcases remarkable strength and resilience. In today's world, the choices you make are crucial. Safeguarding your body begins with each and every step, starting from the moment your foot connects with the ground. While we've addressed the most prevalent walking errors, there's one last important insight that deserves our attention: the psychological aspects of movement. Walking transcends mere physical activity for older adults. It's centered around autonomy, respect, and the ability to thrive according to your own choices. It's important to consider the significance of walking at this point in life and explore ways to maintain this vital activity for the future. 6. This is increasingly significant. At certain points in our journey, each step we take holds greater significance than it once did. Walking has evolved beyond merely being a means of transportation. This represents a powerful embodiment of autonomy, respect, and community engagement. For older adults, particularly those aged 60 and above, the capacity to walk with ease and security frequently distinguishes a life filled with independence from one marked by constraints. This is why it is crucial now, more than ever. The seemingly minor walking mistakes, often made without much consideration, can gradually undermine not only your physical well-being, but also your confidence, spirit, and sense of identity. As time progresses, we begin to observe the subtle details: the manner in which the knees become stiffer at an accelerated rate, the unusual numbness in the feet that was absent last year, the subtle concern of losing balance, even on well-known terrain. These are not merely indicators of aging, they are important signals. Your body is communicating important messages. It calls for attention, purpose, and transformation. Disregarding those signals will not make them disappear. It simply empowers them to influence your life in ways you never intended. However, there is some positive information to share. Understanding is paramount. By comprehending the potential risks, you empower yourself to make more informed decisions. Recognizing the patterns allows you to disrupt them effectively. There's still ample time to make a positive change. Whether you're beginning to notice the initial signs of joint discomfort or have been managing pain or nerve issues for an extended period, making small adjustments can lead to significant improvements. Altering your footwear, improving your posture, incorporating additional breaks into your routine, preparing your body for activity, steering clear of hard surfaces. These are not merely suggestions. They represent a commitment to honoring oneself. Measures of safeguarding. Engage in meaningful actions that honor the future you have yet to experience. Walking transcends mere movement. It revolves around the concept of liberation. It's about independently navigating your way to the grocery store. Enjoying a serene morning walk with your partner can be a delightful way to start the day. Consider the ways you connect with friends over coffee, stroll to your place of worship, or engage in playful activities with your grandchildren. When walking turns painful or risky, it not only hinders your pace but also limits your experiences. That, above all else, is what we need to protect ourselves from. Aging is an inevitable process that we cannot control. However, we have the power to decide how we navigate through it. With insight, with attention to detail, with poise, you've truly earned the opportunity to savor these years, rather than merely getting through them. By safeguarding your mobility today, you are making a valuable investment in your capacity to embrace life's opportunities tomorrow. Take action now. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. Respect your journey. Keep in mind that even minor changes can pave the way for a longer, more liberated, and joyful journey in the years to come. Your path remains for you to navigate. Advancing in age brings about numerous transformations. However, it must not diminish your capacity to navigate life with assurance and grace. Walking represents a fundamental and deeply impactful freedom that we all have. It's about our interaction with the world around us, the way we perceive its beauty, ways to maintain our connections with loved ones. However, when discomfort, rigidity, or a loss of sensation start to interfere with this basic activity, it may seem as though life is gradually constricting around you. This discussion goes beyond merely steering clear of walking errors. It's about taking charge of your body, your decisions, and your destiny. It's a reality that we often navigate this phase of life without guidance on how to move forward effectively. It's essential to maintain an active lifestyle and to keep our bodies in motion. However, not many provide guidance on how to navigate with care, softness, and purpose. Many individuals continue to uphold habits established many years in the past, practices that were once beneficial but have since become unhelpful. Unintentionally, we might be causing more harm than good in our efforts to assist. Awareness holds significant power. Once you recognize the concealed risks, such as inadequate footwear, improper posture, excessive strain, neglecting warm-ups, and walking on hard surfaces, you start to realize how much of your discomfort was not destined to occur, but could have been avoided. These involve more than mere physical adjustments. These are expressions of self-compassion. They serve as a means of communicating to your body. I acknowledge your needs. I will ensure your well-being. By implementing these changes, you are not just alleviating discomfort, you are safeguarding your independence. Each day you walk without the fear of falling, and every moment you move free from pain or numbness is a day truly lived on your own terms. It's important to recognize the true significance of walking. It's beyond just a wellness suggestion. You're linked to the global community. Engaging in daily activities like going to the market, attending medical appointments independently, and entering a place of worship with confidence are all significant aspects of maintaining well-being. It's about having the vitality to say yes when your grandchildren invite you for a short stroll or when your friends ask you to join them at a local fair. These are significant matters. These are experiences that contribute to a well-rounded existence. Don't allow these misguided individuals to take that away from you. Your dedication, resilience, and the many rewarding years that lie ahead deserve to be protected from unnecessary suffering. Make informed choices when it comes to walking. Opt for a mindful approach to walking. The journey ahead is still being revealed, and the choices you make today will influence the direction of your future. Regardless of your age, the path ahead is uniquely yours to navigate. Ensure it is robust. Maintain a consistent approach. And most importantly, let it be filled with joy. These lessons aim to motivate you to embrace life wholeheartedly and genuinely. I would greatly appreciate your insights. Pause for a moment to consider and express one insight you've gained and intend to incorporate into your daily routine. Let's uplift one another as we navigate this path toward accepting these realities. If you found this video valuable, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments with a simple 1. If that's the case, please don't hesitate to leave a comment with a 0. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content like this. Thank you for tuning in, and here's to embracing